Stories of the World is the Cultural Olympiad project by museums, libraries and archives. We're very privileged in South Cambridgeshire to be linking in with the Fitzwilliam Museum in Cambridge. Their involvement with Stories of the World is a link to China. So we've got a Chinese artist come over and he's been doing some fantastic work in the museum, and today he's come out to do some outreach work. And being a village college, it's very rare for artists to come out and work, let alone artists who have an international reputation.
To see an artist practice and to produce something in front of them is a real rarity. Most schools, particularly a village college, we don't have the opportunity for artists to come. So the fact there's outreach work from the Fitzwilliam, they've come into the college, they've brought equipment, they've given us time. It's a sort of marvellous thing, and it's something that will give them inspiration if they want to go on and do art at sixth form or go on to be artists themselves, to see that if you give, then you will teach a lot of people. So it's not just the fact he's come here, but the fact he's demonstrated, shown the children this inspiration, and hopefully it might build on in their future that they'll inspire people themselves to become artists. And it's a cultural exchange as well. They've really learned about China and all the traditions and the calligraphy and the painting. I think it's a brilliant thing. I think the London 2012 Games that's coming up will inspire people culturally, because they'll be introduced to the different types of cultures that are coming to the Games, the different athletes, and also with that will come the flags, the development and the money that's going towards museums and art galleries, which will be introducing artists into the culture. And I think that actually all students will gain something from it, because there'll be some countries they've never heard of before. They might follow up through and look at their art and actually learn quite a lot from it. And it broadens their horizons, and I think that's the whole point of the 2012 Games. It broadens their horizons in terms of culture, in terms of sport, and hopefully in terms of art and heritage. Schools don't often have an opportunity to have artists and workshops, and it's fantastic. I think it's the idea that if we collaborated more outside the school with different bodies to do these sort of things, you can enrich the curriculum, and it's a great experience all round. But the most important thing, it's a great experience for the students.
I didn't know very much about Chinese art before today's session. I'd kind of looked at it on the internet and in books and things when we've been studying different artists, because it just comes up when you're flicking through things. And I always thought that it was quite cool and different, but I've never really learned that much about it before.
I think it's really important to learn about other cultures, because you can incorporate them in your artwork and you're aware of other cultures just everywhere. I've been inspired today because his work is just so amazing. It's really good to see.
But this will be a long-term legacy. This sort of cultural exchange will be something that we'll build upon into the curriculum next year. So it won't just stop at the workshop and this event. Hopefully it'll be something that will be a building block to other things. So we're really inspired by it all, and hopefully so will be the young children.